on leveraging technology for effective asset recovery. So we know that we are in the era of technology already, so it has been very, very effective. But we mentioned some, I'll just go through the items we mentioned that can be very, very useful for us to use in asset recovery. While discussing, we mentioned about the use of CCTV. In offices, we know that sometimes there are thefts. While our discussion, someone said some persons, after retirement or after work, some assets are being given to them. And when they retire, those assets goes home with them. How do you know that they are the ones that went home with those assets? So if we have a computerized tool in the office, just like a CCTV that is watching everyone, so it's easy to know who and who took something away. Then we also said about having e-governance tools. We mentioned having digital documentation. Digital documentation, where in an office or an organization or company, everything that comes in is being registered and recorded with codes and numbers. And when those things are uploaded in the database or apps or software to use and monitor them, it's easy. When someone signs it, that there was a time, I think that was around 2018 or 2019, government schools that they use their thumb to sign in. When you come to school, you thumbprint. I think at the point they stopped, after COVID they stopped it. So it was very easy. You see teachers rushing to school so that they thumbprint because they know that it's computerized. So when we talk about digital documentations, there are some apps and there are some databases that will help the government to do this. We also mentioned about having security, having monitored security. Now, it's not about having those digital assets. Who are those people doing them? That's the workforce behind. There's someone monitoring them. Then these people have to be sincere to themselves and to the office they are representing. We know that someone said when the king is up and he knows what is happening down, they will not be able to, open up ways for us to know where these loopholes are coming from. So if we are sincere to ourselves, you are in an office, you are sincere. Someone said in the civil service, there are rotten eggs and there are still some excellent ones. So if we have more of excellent people behind the digital workforce, it will be easy for us to do what? Leverage on technology to recover all these assets. We also mentioned about digital analytics. So when you have all these digital tracking, database, and tools, how do you know what is going on? So now we have all those, just for us to research what are those databases, what are those apps, what are those tools that can be used. And at the end of the month, or at the end of the year, or at the end of workforce, let's say, for example, some in the bank session now, at the end of the month, they will give you rundown of your account, what goes in and what comes out of your account, right? We receive them in our emails almost every month. So if you have analytics of this, what are in the office? You come to your office as a secretary, as a PA, as a chairman. You have 3 computers in your office. At the end of the month, we have some persons, security workers that come in and check these 3 computers, are they still there in the office? So if they are still there, we'll mark them good and we'll continue into the next month. So what we are saying is, when we have this, we must have all these digital tools and we have workforce behind the bar working to make sure that all these are working very well for us. Thank you so much.